Well, hello everyone. For today's video, we'll have the Dual Ichor. This weapon is another old weapon that can be found in the Dojo of your clan, but for further details it will be in the description as always. Now, of course we're gonna test this without the mods first. From what I've understood, this weapon has high attack speed, high critical chance, but it has low status chance. So here we go. Without the mods, let's test it. Oops, sorry. Alright. Even without the mods, it still performed, well, good enough. It did some damage to their health. Keep in mind, these are level 140, well, Corrupted Grenier, one of the toughest enemies in the game. In action, those girls right there are pretty strong. So, let's put on a standard build. Something affordable. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. Right here. There we go. This build requires, well, the builds I'm showing require 3 Forma. At least for me anyway. The only thing expensive in this build would be this and this right here. But as you can see here, I increased the, well, status chance. And by increasing the status chance with this as well, with this mod you can have additional damage with every status type. So the longer the status, the more damage you inflict. So there we go. Of course you need this for speed to increase your, well, attacks. And since we have critical chance, critical damage, well, the chances of critical damage is higher, of course. I mean, the chances of increasing your speed are higher. So let's test it out now. Oops, sorry. There we go. Well, there we go. The weapon is old, yes, but as you can see, it holds well, despite being, I don't think I see it much nowadays, too, so yeah. In case you're interested, here's the weapon. Oh yeah, about the mod. Now, some people would say this, but just to save Forma, I just stick with Swirling Tiger. But, okay, back to the video. Let's see. Now we put uh, Vicious Frost for viral damage. Now you see, this weapon here comes with toxic damage. Sorry, even without the mods, it comes with toxic damage. So whatever status you put here affects the, well, what you get. Electricity becomes corrosive, fire becomes gas, and ice becomes, well, viral, which I think is the best status proc. Okay, here we go. Now let's test it out on the corpus. This is the standard build. Standard viral, go. Now, of course, we're gonna move into the more expensive builds. There wouldn't be an expensive slot if it wasn't expensive. So here we go. These 3 right here are expensive. You can get these 2 mods, or mods like these, from daily logins. So you're gonna have to keep logging in the game to eventually get this. So yeah, keep that in mind. Of course, if you don't want to get this mod, you can always use the regular pressure point, but I highly recommend having these. Blood Rush is an event weapon and can only be gotten through a certain enemy, but you can also buy this in the chat. It's pretty expensive to buy, so be warned. Now then, let's see. Yeah, let us demonstrate. Of course, live targets. Hmm. Yep, it's pretty good. Pretty darn good. Now, there is a way to also increase damage, but by doing so, you'd need to pair it with another Warframe. You can pair this weapon with, where is she? Siren. Siren or regular Siren. So, sorry, Siren Prime or just regular Siren. By using her, hang on, where is it? Her passive is status effects inflicted upon enemies last longer. So, if you want your attacks to last longer, this will be the frame for you. Now, why would you do that? Because here's another build I can recommend. This one here. Restores 11 health per status affected. You're gonna lose some damage, but like I said, this build is optional. This build is optional. You don't have to use it, but here we go. See that health? But of course, if you don't have the mod, it's fine. You don't need the mod. And you don't have to have Siren. It's just a different kind of build if you want. It's not an immortal build, but it's good enough. Now, of course, we need to test it out against... let's see... armored units. So here's corrosive, right there. Here we go. Let's find the target first. I could get knocked down, but whatever. It just chews through armor. So, yeah, this weapon is very good. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. Can we use this against sentients? Well, you can, but you'd have to be pretty darn good if you want to defeat sentients with these. Why? Because they have an ability that allows them to adapt. So... But for the sake of this video, I will demonstrate, of course. There's no point in making a video without taking risks. Remove this. Now I will be using my Warframe powers because I will die. So here we go. Oh my god, okay. Start it again. Sorry about that. And okay. Alright. That was a bad idea, but I think you get the gist of it. Luckily, you won't be encountering level 140 sentients. But in case you're wondering, is there really a way to beat them? Of course, yes there is. But you would need this guy right here. Hang on. God dang it. Come on. Hold still. The combo counter is getting higher and higher. And the more higher it gets, critical chance increases. So, keep that in mind. Look at all those reds.
Try something different.
Man, no need. See? But yeah. An old weapon, but a very good weapon. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.